Hey there! So today we have another beer talk, and this is actually about a new study group that I joined here in Sanford, Florida. So in Sanford, Florida, there is a location called Louisa's Cellar, and so it's a wonderful couple that has opened up a wine bar, but they also have coffee and also a little bit of a beer selection. And so that's actually where I picked this bottle up from. So it's a Cicerone study guide group. And so we actually have Aaron, who's actually one of the 3 advanced Cicerones in all of Florida. He actually owns Sanford Homebrew Shop, so he's one of the people that is in the study group. There's myself, also certified, who is a certified Cicerone, and then a few other dudes, guys. A couple people opened up a brewery actually in town. A couple people just studying for the test. So it's nice and fun. Every week we actually have been going down the BJCP style guidelines, and we've just been going down through every category, and it's just pretty interesting. So I thought I'd give you guys a little bit of an update about that. Pretty much what happens is that it's sort of like the reviews. Like, I mean, we get commercial examples of like a certain style. This would be not exactly the commercial example of barley wine, but you just throw it in there. We sit there, we taste. It's like 5, 6 of us, so one bottle goes a long way. Very small pours, and then we just sort of like back and forth. And sort of what I do with the beer reviews, we just sort of like offer the tasting notes that we have in the beer, and then any kind of questions that might come up. What about this ingredient? And it's really great to have a tasting group. And I highly recommend that you guys, if you have any geeks around there, do a tasting group. Don't just do a bottle share. Make it something that's a little bit more, I guess, study oriented. Talk about the flavors. Try to share tasting notes, because your palate really learns so much more when you have great palates around you. But even if you don't have great palates around you, you're going to learn more from each other, learn these tasting notes, learn about each other's palates, and you're going to develop your palate that way. And sort of that's what we do. It's not full on, BJCP testing and paper and notes and all that kind of stuff. It's just sort of a casual, open up a few things, talk about the style a little bit, open up the BJCP guidelines. That's something I highly recommend. And whenever you have a style, open the BJCP guidelines, go over the beer, look over the ingredients, look over the history of the beer, and taste through some of the commercial examples and sort of build your palate that way. So I thought I'd give you guys a little bit of an update about that. Very interesting. If you guys want to learn more details, maybe I'll film it. I don't know. I don't know. Until next time, guys. Cheers. Thank you so much. Later.